What's going on? It's the Elite Ace. We live action again. First off, I would like to tell you all, I'm really appreciating all of this positive feedback, the love, the care, the concerns, all of the above. I check and read my comments and personal messages all the time. I'm constantly on it. I always have to remember to go to my channel to look at the comments on my channel. But yeah, I'm really glad that people are wanting video requests from me, because it shows they want to know what I think about certain things, from my point of view. Maybe it's the way I say it, I don't know, but all in all, I do appreciate that. If you have sent the video request and I've yet to do it, don't think I forgot about you or I'm trying to duck and dodge or make excuses. I will get to you. Or if you feel I haven't just seen it, by all means send it again. I mean, hey, if you will watch it, I'll make it, or vice versa. You know how I go. But this is another video request video, and this is a video request from gameoncloud9. He sends me, "Hey Elite Ace, can you make a video about how you think the Spirit King and the Royal Guard may end up entering this final arc, and what bunkais you look forward to seeing the most?" Okay, it's pretty cool. This is what I think. For the longest, just like everybody else, I have always wanted to see the Royal Guard. One member of barracks, something, The only thing we know about Royal Guard is that, well, as far as members go, they're all made up of captains, an entire squad. So, Hiyori's captain got promoted to Royal Guard. I'm not clear on how you get promoted to be the Royal Guard. I know you have to have a lot of strength, a lot of power. This is the thing. Before this final arc started, I read an interview of Kubo, and the interviewer asked Kubo, "What about the Royal Guard?" And Kubo did say, "Yes, they will show up." And the interviewer said, "Wow, these new villains must be powerful. Something catastrophic must going to happen." And Kubo did say, yes, the Soul Society and the Serite will be in shambles. They will be in ruins. It just be all messed up. And that's when the Royal Guard will step in. Now, here's my thing. I'm going to get to the Spirit King also. The Royal Guard, for them to come in and show up, that lets me know that, okay, think about it, they're going to show up, which means they're going to come to either Soul Society or the world of the living. Most likely the Soul Society. So, with that being said, with that happening, that means these captains and bleach characters that we know are gonna get messed up. As we can see, they already figured out some kind of way to, take your bunkai or nullify it or steal it or whatever. They are kidnapping. They're getting Iran cars, to start their own little vanguard army to make it grow even more. Because my thing is, no matter how strong you are, you can get taken down by numbers. So the Quincy's, they're not stupid. They know, okay, at the end of the day, we are still human. We are still human. We need water, sleep, food, nourishment, all of that. Yes, we've seen the Soul Reapers and spirits in the world of Bleach eat and drink, but they don't need that. You won't, like, hell, Rukia said it, you never get hungry. Like, just by default, you never get hungry. And we've seen them eat, but that was to, slowly replenish their spirit energy. But anyway, with the Royal Guard coming in like that, I think that's when it's gonna be an event similar to the Katakura Town, fake Katakura Town fight, when everyone was laid out. Everyone was laid out except Old Man Yama, Aizen, and Ichigo. I think at that point it might happen like that, or maybe Old Man Yama might get laid out. You never know, because in a way it's too early to tell who's going to stop who's going to drop who or whatever. But I do see, since with this being the final arc and these Quincy's that's been planning this for a long time, from what we know, yeah, it's gonna be very Very crucial. Now, the Spirit King, it says right here, of course, the Spirit King, whose existence in Soul Society is as symbolic as it is absolute. The king resides in the royal palace that exists in a separate special dimension inside Soul Society that is protected by the royal guard, of course. The door to the dimension housing the royal palace is open via the Oaken. So, just think about that. The door to the dimension housing the royal palace. So it's going to be a whole nother dimension, but then there's still the royal palace. That's the other interesting thing. It's unclear to what the Spirit King actually does, other than he has a specific system or special duties that are actively carried out. The duties apparently require a high level of skill of some sort. The Spirit King and the Royal Guard are apparently completely indifferent to governing Soul Society. The Spirit King has given the full control of government of Soul Society to Central 46. So, maybe something will happen to this Central 46 also. Thus being uninvolved with day-to-day affairs of Soul Society. According to the conversation between Kisuke Urahara and Sosuke Aizen, the Spirit King is detailed as both a thing and it. You know, Urahara's details say that without the Spirit King's existence, the Soul Society will be rent asunder. The Spirit King is also an unknown entity to many Soul Reapers. Hence that Soul Reapers have never laid eyes on the Spirit King. And that without the Spirit King, the world will simply crumble away, and that is the way of the world. Now, that was what was said about the Spirit King. So, you know, also read, you know, the royal family. You know, the royal family is also connected with the Spirit King. So let's think about this. You know, there's the royal guard who guards the Spirit King. Then there's the royal family. I was reading, I was watching a documentary on the history of samurai in Japan the other day on Netflix, and you know, a lot of the Japanese, not every, but a lot of Japanese, especially back then, they believed that Japan was created by the gods, and the first sword was forged from a god, and giant god, he dipped his sword in water. I hope I'm getting this right. And when he took the sword out the water, the drop, it made Japan. And the first, you know, offspring and descendants of the gods that inhabited Japan, the first life, as I should say, that inhabited Japan, they were considered, you know, royal blood. They were considered to have the blood of the gods within them that started Japan. They were considered royal family related to that god. Now, when I was saying that, I couldn't help but think about, wait a minute, Spirit King, royal family, you know. But you know, maybe I'm looking too much into it. But yeah, that's what I think. The Spirit King shows up. Once we see the Spirit King, I'm not sure if they will go to the dimension, or hoping ain't no paranormal activity still going. But you know, I don't know if they will go to the dimension, which they probably will, because I know Kubo will show that, or the Spirit King will show its appearance or face here. But like I just said, I think they will go to the dimension. Another thing, we don't know what it looks like. Like Urahara and Aizen said, thing and it. Now, don't think of it as a giant Soul Reaper. We still don't know who that spear is. You know, the Sokyoku, that giant spear that turned to the giant firebird that Ichigo deflect. We still don't know whose that is. Maybe it's the Spirit King, I don't know. But I think he's gonna look very artistic and very unique, like the way Kubo draw, like his art style. Like, yes, Aizen looked crazy when he went in that final form at the Hokyoku, that he transforms him, that the Hokyoku turned him into. But I don't know. I think when Kubo reveals the Spirit King, I don't think it's gonna have a full-fledged humanoid image. If it does, it may be a little, you know, out of portion or a little off, you know, on purpose. Its attire is going to be completely different. Maybe you have armor, multiple arms, tentacles. We don't know. It said it and thing. Didn't say he, she, well, king, so that'd be he. Well, but you know, it did say Soul Reaper. She ain't got none of that stuff. But let's not forget, only Old Man Yama, every head captain, you know, knows the location of the key. So obviously, you know, of course, that's why Isaac, he knew he wasn't going to get that out of Old Man Yama. Old Man Yama would die before he give up the position of that key. You know, the location. That's when he went to say, here's a plan B. Let me get all these souls from Katakura Town and, you know, make the key. Now that Aizen is locked up, there's only two ways we will see the, you know, see the dimension. You know, the Royal King and the, Spirit King and the Royal Guard. Well, the Spirit King and the Royal Palace and the Royal Dimension. Whether it's to the point to where it's just chaos and tragedy, to where Old Man Yama, you know, he tells the location of the key to who? I don't know, maybe I don't know. I would say Ichigo. That has to be far-fetched, like, because for what reason would Ichigo have to go there? Unless maybe one of the Quincy's find it. You know, maybe they find it, figure out a way to go there. Oh, but you know, Kubo's good with twists and turns and plot. It's kind of too early to tell as far as what the Spirit King will come into, but the Royal Guard, I know for a fact, the Royal Guard is gonna get some kills under their belt. They will. Honestly, do I think maybe a captain might, you know, get ready to die or get the death blow. Then here comes the Royal Guard. You never know. As far as Bunkais that I really want to see. At first, I was gonna say Inshin's or Ishin's, you know, Ichigo's father, but nah, that'd be kind of too similar to Ichigo's, of course. I want to see Kisuke Urahara's, of course. I want to see Unohana's. I really do. Who else? I would like to see, you know what, I wish Ikaku, not Ikaku, but Izuru, Kira Izuru will attain Bunkai. That's another thing, the mysterious disappearances in the Soul Society that's going on right now in the final arc. Remember a couple chapters ago, Ikaku and Yumachika, they were investigating the disappearances. I forgot about that, but now I'm thinking about, I wonder what that's about, how it's gonna tie into the Quincy. But anyway, I would love to see Izuru's if he had one. I want to see Urahara's, of course. I put it like this. I want to see everyone's whoever has not shown their Bunkai reveal that. I want to see it. But the ones I want to see the most, Urahara's, Shinji's, Love's, and Kira's if he had one. Oh, of course, and Old Man Yama and Yoruichi. Excuse me. Those are the ones who I want to see the most. We've seen Byakuras, we've seen Mayuri's, we've seen Toshiro's, we've seen Gin's, you know, we've seen Ichigo's, we've seen Renji's, we've seen Ikaku's, we've seen Kumamura's, you know, we've seen Soifon's. So, yeah, that's what I think about that. Excuse me. But with this final arc, I think all questions will be answered. All things will be revealed, and this arc will go out with a bang, and we're going to get the closure that we need as Bleach fans, because there are so many questions. I mean, backstory questions. I mean, like in that new data book, when he revealed the previous captains and the previous lieutenants, it makes you think, what happened to them? Now, he did say Byaku's father died in battle, but with every answer, it makes more questions, you know? Like, okay, he died in battle. By who? By what? What was the death blow? Was it a destructive keto spell? Did he get stabbed? I mean, like what? Did he go out fighting using bunkai? Something, you know? That's, you know, that does make me wonder. But but as far as the Royal Guard, I do think they're gonna show up right when things are really about to just be messed up. Whether something real big is gonna destroy Soul Society all at once, or I will say they're gonna keep on when the Quincy keep destroying the hollows. It's almost, it's geared to mess up that balance. Then here comes the Royal Guard, but how can the Royal Guard, stop that? That's out of their control. Yes, they're strong, but at the end of the day, they're still just Captain Soul Reapers. That's it. For what was revealed so far, nothing more, nothing less. Until we see more. I do wonder who's the head captain of Squad Zero. I do wonder who's the lieutenant. But what's cool though, how I guess one would think they're all on the same level since the whole squad is made up of captains, but I don't know. So it's like a lieutenant could be on the same level as a seat officer. Seat officers could be on the same level as a grunt. Either way. But yeah, but I think that's when the Royal Guard might show up, when whether old man Yama's geared to die, or he received a blow so devastating he cannot get up, or everyone's just laid out. Ron Giku, Toshiro, the whole Cody 13, Chad is dry, where it's just all messed up, That's, and I think when we see the Spirit King, it's going to be in his dimension. That's what I do think. His role in everything, it might be a big secret, a big explanation for a lot of things. A lot. Why this is this way, why this is that way, why I decide to do this. I remember when Renji was fighting Byakuya told him, I'm surprised you're still able to maintain your human form. So, I mean, maybe Spirit King answered something about that. I mean, not to bring, religion into it, like it says in the Bible, God made man in his image. So, but then again, like I said, I don't think the Spirit King looks like just a big giant soul reaper or a big giant human. Like I said, if he would look like that, Kubo will make him look a whole lot different. He won't look like no other race. No other race in Bleach. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I think. Quick little video. Yeah, Game on Cloud9. Pretty sure that I think I said that wrong. If I did, I apologize. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this request of yours. For all of you who didn't request this and watched it anyway, I thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have more requests, send them in. I will see what I can do, and keep on the lookout, keep watching, and you never know, maybe your video request will be up next. But this is the Elite Ace. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.